Today, with complete honesty and based on 12 years of experience, I can tell you that there is no such word as impossible. There was a time when people believed that a human being could never reach the moon. They thought Earth was the maximum limit of science. Dr. Lee De Forest, a renowned scientist, stated in 1955 that a man could never reach the moon. According to him, it was impossible for humans to go beyond Earth. But nobody accepted that limitation. In 1969, humans landed on the moon, proving that belief wrong. Since then, space travel has continued to advance. Lord Kelvin, another great scientist, once stated that it was impossible for a machine heavier than air to fly. According to the laws of gravity, such a machine should always fall. But the Wright brothers ignored those limitations. Using simple bicycle spare parts and years of relentless effort, they invented the airplane. It took them 16 years, but they transformed the dream of flight into reality. People told them that the principles of air were against them, yet they succeeded. There is also a popular example of the wasp. According to certain calculations, its body appears too heavy for its wings to support flight. But the wasp doesn't know those calculations, so it simply flies. My doctor once told me, "You will never walk again." My mother said, "You will." I chose to believe my mother rather than the doctor. Wilma Rudolph suffered from polio as a child. Doctors said she would never walk. Her mother believed otherwise. Wilma chose to believe her mother and eventually won 3 Olympic gold medals. Think about that. A person whom doctors said would never walk became an Olympic champion. Let me share another example. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists in history, was once considered slow and incapable as a child. When he was 8 years old, he brought home a letter from his school principal and gave it to his mother. His mother read the letter and told him, "Your teachers believe you are a genius. They feel that our school is not capable of providing the education you deserve. Therefore, it would be better if you studied at home." Einstein felt encouraged and motivated. Years later, after becoming a world-famous scientist and after his mother's passing, Einstein was moving homes. While sorting through old belongings, he found the original letter folded away in a drawer. Curious, he opened it and read it. The actual message said, "Your child is mentally deficient and not suitable for our school. Please do not send him here anymore." Einstein was deeply moved. His mother had transformed a message of rejection into a message of belief. Instead of allowing the world to define her son's limits, she chose to define his potential. Friends, the lesson is simple. Never let someone else's limitations become your reality. When people tell you that you cannot do something, remember that every great achievement in history was once considered impossible. Believe in your abilities, work hard, stay persistent, and whenever someone says, "You can't do it," let your actions become the answer. Maybe you think I can't, but I will. I prefer this response.